An album a day is my exploration into the Korean music scene. This podcast will cover mainstream, indie, and some underground artists within the scene and provide both factual and opinionated commentary. The biggest benefit to sharing my thoughts this way is that it will hopefully expose you to more great music and exploration of your own. Welcome back to Rookie Roundup for 2020 Korean Idol groups. It's a day for the gentlemen only, as today's lineup is ELast, ENHYPEN, Ghost 9, Hangul Dohan, and Lucy, right after the drop.
루키 라운드업 쇼 스타트.
Hey y'all, curl up with a soft blanket, good book, and a cuppa for the first group, ELast. Making their debut on June 9th, 2020 on E-Entertainment, this 8-member boy group is revitalizing. Think crisp winter air, morning rain, or how your nostrils kind of open up when toothpaste first hits your mouth. On 2 albums 5 months apart, the young men have a wonderful ballad sound. Don't get me wrong, they made the mandatory pop track for their second album, but that's it. There's only one track squeezed between soothing tracks and delightful vocals. ELast, short for Everlasting, took to YouTube to build a respectable fan base before their debut, uploading weekly videos to showcase their unique colors. And much like many other groups we'll be talking about from 3rd and 4th generations, some of their members have had survival show experience. Ultimately, if you wish to feel like you're in a K-drama montage, go with these guys. I genuinely didn't realize that ENHYPEN only made their debut on November 30th, 2020. I swore that their name was making the rounds for much longer than that. This is possibly because the 7-member boy band was first a part of the survival show ELast. Whatever the case may be, within the fandom and commentary spaces I frequent, this group is talked about. Developed on B-Lift Lab, a collaboration between CJENM and Big Hit Entertainment, their debut EP sounds wonderful. Production is crisp and clean, and the young gents sit within the tracks, never chasing after it, nor being overpowered by the music. Their name. At one point, they were going with the English letters EN and the hyphen symbol, but their name is to imply connection. I don't know what the EN is for. I don't think I ever will, but I enjoyed listening to them. That was not an intended joke. Ghost 9 of Maru Entertainment was formed in 2019, but made their debut on September 23rd, 2020. The 9 guys vocally sound like ENHYPEN, but the music production isn't the same at all. That's the major distinction for many artists on smaller labels. The vocals might excel, but the access to more competitive production sounds is limited. It was so off-putting for me on most of their tracks that I could have honestly gone with an a cappella album from them. They come in with enticing introductions and then drop into an area that isn't fully realized, but it didn't stop Ghost 9 from earning a respectable peak position on the Korean music charts with their first of 2 EPs. In short, this is a group with awesome singers, but in order to stick around long-term, their label will have to bring in production reinforcement. Well, this is interesting. HND, Hangul Dohan, is a subunit of boy group BAE 173, who made their debut on April 21st, 2020. The duo consists of Hangul, who has a singing voice that's more mature than his age, and rapper Nam Do-hyun. If you look up more information about the two of them, I can promise you that Hangul's story will get a reaction out of you. That being said, they are a great combo, and everything they released prior to their BAE 173 debut is worth your time. Last is 4-member live band Lucy, who made their debut on May 8th, 2020 on Mystic Story. Named after a neighborhood dog that would visit them to play in between practicing their craft, Lucy accompanies their vocals with a violin, guitar, piano, drummer, bassist, and producer. String instruments are my favorite, and this much string magic in production means that I'll be following them. I don't know if I want to keep them on repeat or send them tracks for consideration. Their debut album is great because of the invigorating sound of living, breathing instruments. I must admit that today's groups provided me with a magical listening experience overall. Coming off a long day of work and unwinding with their music was just what I needed. Maybe some of their music will do the same for you. As with previous rookies, none are added to the respective playlists, keeping in fairness with providing them time to gain albums under their belts. Check in tomorrow for more Rookie Roundup. I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye, y'all.
Your favorite foreign Korean music historian exploring all the industry from A to Z.
There's sponsored ads and social media hashtags, but this show is truly supported by the efforts of my Migualas, the most amazing fan base a little entertainer could ever have. Special shout out to my Patreon patrons, the student body, the scholars, and the staff who keep my vision of becoming your favorite foreign Korean music historian exploring all the industry from A to Z a real thing. If you're interested in supporting the growth of this content, please visit patreon.com/multifacetedACG. And for as little as $1 a month, you can get in on the magic too. Interested in continuing your support at the free $99 price? I'd love you for it. You can still engage with the show and me, your lovely host, when you retweet, repost, and share the show and use hashtag A3 and the word day. Please consider leaving a few stars or a review on Apple Music, iTunes, IMDb, or Podchaser to keep things growing in the right direction.